All right. God bless y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Hello, hello, family. God bless you wherever you are tuning in across the world. We are so excited that you are joining us today. It is World Elder Abuse Day. I am your host, Finger Talk with Clara Hubbard, and I am rocking my purple today. And also, our mic is in purple. We're asking wherever you are in the world, please support the efforts of World Elder Abuse Day. Now, let me tell you, today we got a heavy hitter. He is my brother. He is a man of influence. He is a community activist. Even beyond his title of where he sits with the CAPS office, he is in the community serving our beloved from his heart and soul. He is my good friend, Police Officer Roger McClain of the 7th District CAPS office.
Hey, look, an intro like that, I feel like I need to be jumping up and having spotlights and everything on me, you know?
Soon to come, soon to come. We're on the tour, on
Mhm.
the tour. So let me say this. It has been a challenge over these last months. We have now have what we call our city is now open. The country is open. We still are working through this pandemic and getting our rightful place in the community. But I had to bring on this gentleman because during the pandemic, before it hit, boots on the ground. When I say boots on the ground, serving the seniors, having prayer, doing it all. So Roger McClain, would you please just recap the last 15 months in your district, meaning, through the pandemic, how you were going with your partners into doing outreach, still serving 100% during this pandemic?
So even prior to the pandemic, we were like, full stream ahead. We were making sure that we had um movie day. We hosted a movie every last Thursday. I mean, every last Tuesday of the month. We would average about, maybe 20 to 30 senior citizens were coming. We'd have a movie from Redbox, a big screen. We have popcorn. We had a walking club. We were going on group trips and outings. And then COVID hit and everything had to cease. So now we had to go for about a month, 2 months where there was absolutely nothing going on. So then it was a matter of let's call the seniors and we're just doing well-being checks. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Now everybody's starting to get to the point where they wanted to start doing things. And it was, what can we do? How can we operate with the seniors and operate safely? And the
Mhm.
main thing that the CDC was saying where we could do things outside. So then that started picking up our walking club. We started doing chair exercises at our different senior buildings. We started doing just well-being checks where we would have seniors calling each other and just laughing and talking.
Yeah.
We started doing book clubs. We were where we would come via Zoom, and then even teaching the seniors how to get on Zoom itself was an event. Because there were so many seniors that
Right.
didn't even know how to access the internet. Because we were even doing classes on how to get on the internet or access the computer, signing up for your own email. So now it went from introductory courses on the internet to being able to fully access society as a whole or as a greater whole on the internet. So now they had to take a crash course. And one of the things that was beneficial was the call in with the internet, well, with Zoom. So now people were able to just call in, and if they couldn't access the actual online service itself, they knew that they would be able to just call the phone. So then we were doing line dancing. I partnered with some of our community partners here, and we did an entire series on line dancing. So every Tuesday for about 6 or 8 weeks, we were doing stepping, and they would have different stuff. So she would, for the first hour, she would show like basic stepping principles, like how to do these steps and that's those line dances. Then the second hour was an entire process of we're just dancing, and she was calling out the moves and stuff.
All right.
Then I met now I've been working with the seniors for roughly four years, and we've just been doing a lot of events. But because of COVID, we all had to shift and change our platform. I met Deidre Montgomery with the National Caucus and Center on Black Aging,
Yeah,
who
Deidre.
helped seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But let's
she
go
helped
ahead.
seniors.
I failed to do the right thing because I'm so excited that we got our connections together. Let's tell people what your job title is. What is the community policing officer's job title and description? We went on to the meat of it, but let's get the title first. Let's get that out of the way.
So I am the senior citizen liaison officer for the seventh district. So I work in Inglewood, and I work with senior citizens. So in community policing, let's say it's like this is your umbrella. Then under the umbrella, you have four or five fingers. So we have senior citizens. So that's a senior citizen subcommittee. Then we have faith based. So you're working with the churches. Then we have the business liaison. So they work with the businesses. We have youth, and then we have domestic violence.
Mm,
So in my subcommittee, I work strictly with senior citizens and getting them resources and getting them out and being able to be to have a voice, because
yeah,
a lot of times people just, and family members in general, and it's not that you do it intentionally, but some people just do it where, oh, grandma's okay, she, I'm out here living my life, grandma's at home, I can call her next week. But grandma is at home waiting on someone to call, and the person that's going to call 9 times out of 10 is someone who's going to do something fraudulent.
yeah.
So I try to talk to them about fraud. I try to talk to the seniors about well-being and health and safety presentations. So everything I do is about creating partnerships like your awesome self. Like when I call you, I say, hey, Miss Clara, I know this is last second, but I need you to, yes. I need you. Yes, yes. Just what do you, where, when, and where, and you show up. I mean, even so I host a service coordinators quarterly meeting. So now service coordinators are pretty much like the human resource, the go-to person for the various senior citizen buildings.
Mhm.
And I figure that if I can get the service coordinators all together, they'd be able to network with each other and share ideas and then be a better resource for the senior citizens. Now, in order to be able to provide resources for the service coordinator, I want to have community partners come together. And when I had my first service coordinators meeting prior to COVID, I called you last second. I was like, hey, Miss Claire, are you in the city? Yeah. What do you need? I said, can you please show up to my service coordinators meeting? I'm in a meeting, but I'm on my way. And you literally showed up with like maybe 20 minutes left, and then just gave out so much information. And every time that I've had the opportunity to have a service coordinators meeting, when we shifted during Zoom, you jumped on it. And even last week, I didn't, and it is my apologies, but I didn't even send out the original invite. But because no one was showing up, I hit you up. Hey, Claire, can you please jump on it? Yes, where's the link? And you, boom, right on there. So it's like, and these are the things that I say, like, and this is what I said to those service coordinators. It's about creating these relationships, because I don't know everything that when it comes to the seniors, but
Mhm.
I've been able to partner with a lot of people that give me these nuggets of information and things like that. And then when I partner with you, you make me look like a rock star. You're like, here, let me just give you a little bit. And that little bit just is like everything to me. So, I mean, we've been
Oh,
able to do everything from the voting to bringing out people that are actually running for
that's right.
stuff to.
We got
Yes, senior vote matters.
yeah.
Hundreds of seniors coming out and being able to listen to politicians that want to just come out and get their vote, but you got to actually speak to the seniors and talk to them. And there's tons of people trying to put stuff together, but you make it happen, and
Oh.
then you do it in a safe and serious and cordial environment. Because I don't partner with a lot of people. Like I said, I've been doing it for 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I've met a lot of organizations that just want to take from the seniors
Yeah.
and not you. You're always giving and ensuring they're safe. The people that you surround yourself with, I can trust them because I know the character of person that you are, and
Mm.
I don't have any problems doing anything with you because I know the seniors are safe. And I mean, with me being the police, it's I'm always looking for those fraudulent things. And with you, I'm like, I can relax. I'm just like, Clara, please help me out. And you're make it happen.
Well, let's
You
do this.
know.
You're so awesome, and let me say, I am Claire Hubbard, and I approve that message. No, I'm just saying. But let's talk
Yeah.
about when we were talking on our meeting last week. We were talking about now that the city is open, we have to be
Hmm.
more careful with our daily operations. Of we cannot walk across the city of Chicago and presume nothing is going to happen to us. Nobody
Right.
is exempt, because
Hmm.
that's just the rules of the road, unfortunately.
Right.
But we know now that we were talking about, especially those independent, because you got a lot of independent people getting better with age, seniors who still go shopping and everything. Let's talk about that safety value, because you said so many key nuggets about safety. And if I want to tell everyone who is tuning in, this show is actually really a 4-part series, because we are going to come back and talk about the other elements of elder abuse. But before we go any further, I want to play this quick commercial. I am saying publicly that we do not own the rights, but this will give us some tools to talk about our next upcoming segment. So everyone stay tuned.
By the time someone becomes elderly, you would think that they deserve respect, and that when needed, they should be cared for with the right compassion. Unfortunately, for almost 10% of the elderly in America, their lives are a story of abuse and neglect. If you want to help, this is what you should look out for. Many of the elderly are physically abused. They are shoved, hit, or intentionally given the wrong medications by someone who is supposed to care for them. Unfortunately, this even sometimes results in unwanted sexual touching or activity. Some elders are not given the proper care because they are neglected. Others may be taken advantage of financially. Since the average abused elder is nearing 80 and less capable of asking for help, it is vital that we become sensitive to the problem of elder abuse. This often starts by spending time getting to know them and observing how they are treated. Looking for bruises and paying attention to their state of mind can help you uncover abusive situations. Also, time should be spent looking at their finances to make sure that someone has not been taking advantage of them. Although medical and mental health professionals are trained to detect signs of abuse, all of us can become part of the solution. The Alabama Aging and Disability Resource Center near you is your source of information and assistance for the elderly, the disabled, and their caregivers. Whether you are looking for information and assistance or counseling on your benefits and options, looking for valuable information on health and wellness, planning for your future, or even need support during a crisis,
All right. Well, I had to play that video. As I am saying, I do not, Senior Talk Media does not own the rights to this video. However, I found it to have as much impactful information that we can use. As a matter of fact, with all that, Senior Talk will create her own video in the near future. Now,
Yeah.
because of that, there was so many nuggets, and we were talking last week in a phenomenal meeting. I mean, it was just really, really impactful. Everyone was glad to, when we finally connected, everyone was ready to share. And that's what I really
Yeah.
appreciate about you taking that step, to bring us together, because some of us would not have been together had it not been for the collective efforts of you making that meeting happen. So we were talking about senior safety, right now in the city, just period. What are your tips? What are your tools? And then we want to definitely dive into this upcoming event on tomorrow. So let's talk about the senior safety tips that you were offering.
So one of the things that I always say first and foremost is if a senior has an opportunity to go out and shop or walk or whatever, if you have the opportunity to do it in a group, do it in a group,
Mm-hmm.
because one person might see something totally different than the other people. And then some people, we have just an innate ability to kind of have a feeling it's like something's wrong with that person. So we might all say, "Oh no, he's okay, don't worry about it." But then that one person might say, "No, I got a bad feeling about them." So if you have a group of people, now when you're out and about, you're able to look at people and see what's going on. One of the things I always tell seniors is, and it's not that I believe that any particular store is more guilty than the other, but when you're going to go shopping at some of these corner stores, there's usually someone standing outside of the store and they're begging for change. Now, I ask the seniors, are you paying attention to the person that's begging for change? Are they asking the people that are walking up to the store or the people that are coming out of the store for change? Because now, as I'm getting my change back inside of the store, if I choose to give money away, I don't want to walk out with an entire handful of cash, because if I say, "Oh, I don't have any money," or if I say, "Well, let me just give you $1, but I have all of this money," now the person can take my money and take off. So what I tell the seniors is, if you're standing at the register, it doesn't matter how long the line is, they're already in line. They can wait an additional minute. It won't hurt. Fold up whatever money you want. Put your money inside your purse, put it in your pocket, whatever. Now take out the $1 or the $5 or whatever it is that you want to give to the person. Now when you walk out, "Here, Puddin', this is what I have for you." Because
Mm-hmm.
now you don't have to give them anything and they don't know what else you have. Secondly, I always say when shopping or when walking around, we always carry our purse on our shoulder. But a lot of times, if we carry our purse and the purse is open, even if you carry it across like like a crossbody wrapping, you 9 times out of 10 it goes around to your back. If your purse is open, a criminal can reach down in your purse and
Mm.
then take out whatever they want, and they're quick and they can make it happen quickly. But if you have a purse and it has the flap that goes over top of it, and then
Yeah.
some of them have like the little knob right here, if you can close the flap or even just zipping the purse, now those added steps ensure your safety and the belongings that are in your purse remain in your purse. Next, if you're in the vehicle, it's about to be summer. A lot of us, young and elder, will
Mm-hmm.
ride with our windows down. And as a woman, you want to ensure that you know where your purse is at all times, because 9 times out of 10, you get in the vehicle, it's the first thing you take off,
Right.
and then you'll do what? Put it on the passenger seat. When I pull in to get gas, my windows are down. Now I get my credit card out. I'll go swipe my card on the gas pump, but I'm standing at my vehicle, so I figure I don't need to let my windows up. But if someone is fast enough and they're just running by, they see your windows down, they can reach in, grab your purse, and take off running. And 9 times out of 10, we're not going to be able to catch them. Now we might be able to give an update and call the police. "Oh, he or she looked like this," but during that time, they have all your belongings. Um,
Absolutely. Ooh. So
and
let me say this. One thing that you really helped me really identify, and we were already on it. Let's talk about um the wallets, because
Mhm,
everybody bring every card. Come on
mhm.
now, you don't need every card, and you
Nope.
shouldn't be taking them anyway. Just have that one card for your purchase. But talk about how we were talking about writing the cards down, putting all that information somewhere secure. You know.
So, and that's another thing that I even say too is, if you have a few debit cards or credit cards that you like to carry, Well, one of the things that I always stress is get you a sheet of paper and write down all the information, your credit card number, the expiration date, the 3-digit code on the back, the 188 number or 1-800 number that goes with that credit card. So
Mm-hmm.
now you have a list of all the cards. So if anything does happen, now you can call that Visa company or Capital One or whatever and say, hey, this vehicle, this card was stolen. Now, one of the things that Miss Clara is talking about too is now when I go shopping, this is my wallet right here.
That's it.
So I have this is what you keep business cards in, but I have maybe 3 cards in here and my ID and of course my Sam's Club card because you never know when you're gonna need to stop at Sam's Club.
Right.
But if I need to, I can call to transfer money from a card over if I need to make a big purchase. If I need a bigger purchase, then I need to go back home to go get the card to make that purchase. And in that time, I might not have needed to make that purchase.
Right.
But there are wallet holders or billfold holders like what you have, and it has like an RFK or RFT on it. So
Mm-hmm.
that way people can't go by and scan your card while it's inside your pocket or your purse or anything like that. Now, if they can scan it, they'll be able to get the information off of it, even with you having the physical card in your possession. So you want to look for those type of card holders to protect your wallet, protect your belongings, and you want to make sure that you have those card numbers written down. So if something does happen, you can call Visa, you can call MasterCard and say, "This is my Visa number, to my card number, and I need to make sure I close this account."
Absolutely. Now we just have a few more minutes left, but it's critical.
Mm-hmm.
We hitting the streets tomorrow. Tell us why we're going to be on 73rd and Winchester, and just tell us why. I'm ready to. I'm so excited because it's needed. But tell us about your upcoming event on tomorrow.
So I'm hosting a resource fair for senior citizens on 7300 South Winchester. There have been problems because a lot of times seniors, and they've even told me they're too old to move. I've lived in this house for 50, 60, 70 years. And when younger people come in or move into the neighborhood, they just figure, oh, well, they ain't going to complain. They're not going to do anything. So now they'll have parties on the block and they have, 200 people coming out. Anytime you get 200 young people together, you could have an incident or you could not. So, in order to provide resources for the seniors, I want them to be able to have partnerships with people like you, with like other organizations that partner with the seniors to get them out of their residence, communicating with each other, because you may have lived on this block for 40 years, but you might not know the person on the fifth house from the other end of the block because you don't talk to them. So now if we put together a part where they're able to speak with each other, get resources, talk with the police, and able to take over their own area. Now they've partnered with the police, put together, found a good telephone tree that they can do together. And now we've all come together to ensure that they have that safety. And just like in the video that you said, we all have to do our part to ensure that the senior is safe and our family and our community as a whole.
Absolutely. So everyone, I'll be posting the information on my Facebook page and sharing it through an e-blast to the senior community at large. They are still looking for resources. So if you are someone that would like to come out or even bring gift bags for the seniors with information, because we're going to have limited space, but we're going to have you have to bring your own chair and table and all that stuff. But
Yep.
you just want to be a resource. You can do one thing, that is to email me or go to Senior Talk Media or call my number, which I should have on the screen. And we want you to just reach out to us because this is just one of many. We're
Mm-hmm.
also partnering because we now have a new thing called the Senior Talk Live and Learn series. So we're going to be partnering. We're going to go to a senior building. We're going to have pop-up health fair. Everybody got pop-up shop vending. We need pop-up health fair. We're going to come to your community wherever you reside. We would like to have 15 people register, just saying that they coming through you, because we're going to bring all the disparities. We're going to bring resources. Somebody on Alzheimer's, dementia, of
Yep.
course, heart, blood pressure, finances, all that. We're going to bring a group of people to your residence. So if you're willing and know that you can say, yes, my building is at a minimum 90% vaccinated, will be helpful. We still rocking masks. I have no challenges. We still rocking our masks through the summer. I'm just gonna do it because life does happen, and we want to know what you need. So let me ask you this: where you sit, knowing that you are sitting in this very viable situation, what are the testimonies that your seniors can say, or what can you experience through a testimony with the great work you've been doing?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I know that they all are so excited to partner with me. I have probably 150 mothers and grandmothers, so they all give me hugs. They all have my cell phone number. They know that they can call me with any any issue or whatever. They know that I'm going to care for them just like a family member would. Just like the event that you were talking about or the video that you were playing, we have the Elder Justice Center downtown, and I've taken seniors down there for information regarding like elder abuse and being misled with their finances. So with your pop-up, I mean, that's phenomenal because there's a lot of resources that are not being out or being known to the seniors, and for you to do that, I mean, I'm excited for it, so I'm ready to jump on board with you. But
Right.
with the seniors, I know that they're excited, they're happy, and here's the thing too: a lot of times people and seniors themselves automatically assume when you say a senior citizen that they're just old and sorry and sore, and that's not the case. I mean, we have seniors that are getting better with age. They
That's
want to
right.
be able to get out. You see that? So you have to get out there, and they're partying, they're dancing, they're talking. I tell them, one of my seniors, this is one of the things, and this is what I tell everybody. They asked me, Officer McClain, what is the difference between me now and me when I was 25? And I was like, what? They said nothing. So I'm telling you, the seniors have jokes, they have comedy, they have so many stories. You will always say, if I knew then what I know now, da 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 da. So I
Mm-hmm.
always tell the seniors, I'm where you are then. Tell me what you know now.
That's
So
right. And
we having it.
let me say, this partnership that we're doing is God sent, because I know to have a relationship with someone like you who really gives of your time and to see the community. I mean, who doesn't miss senior talk at the movies? We used to pack the movie theater. Can you imagine
Mhm.
having? And that's what we need. We need businesses, to give us an opportunity. Let me tell you, I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to also thank Senior Services from CHA. They said wherever we are, they want to come where we are. They are just putting announcements on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you, Senior Services of CHA. We gonna come and find you. I promise we gonna come to you. But here's the thing. People are getting better with age. And just imagine 10 years ago, I would not have thought I would be known as the granddaughter in the community. But I take it well because I have over 2,000 plus grandparents. And everybody's situation is different. And some will
Yep.
be, some people are in their own manner. I'm learning from them, that's for sure. And I know that with the great work you've been doing, now you got the Spanish class. I wish I could be on that Spanish class.
Yep.
It's so many things. And that's what we want to encourage. So that's why we're going to be on 73rd and Winchester tomorrow. What time are we going to be there, Roger?
11 a.m. till 2 p.m.
11 to 2. Let me tell you, if you're thinking about it, if you own the block, if you just want to participate, I put my phone number here from our office. Call our office. You get in touch with Officer Roderick. I plan to be there. I'm serious. We need to now take better time of our resources, be more impactful, and keep safe. And you're going to this block because there were some inconsistencies on that block that you
Correct.
saw. So now if you need us to come to your block. Now, every city of Chicago area has a community police office, such as Roger McClain is ours in the 7th district. There are how many districts in this city?
22.
22. So you get in touch with your people. If not, let us know. We'll make it happen. But let me tell you, we have no time to sit and think, oh, it ain't me. There is somebody that needs something. You may be that voice. You may be that one phone call away of helping someone. And that's why we know our collaboration is making us greater through the 7th district, Senior Talk, and so many others. So what I am proud to say, as we were talking, Roderick, is this. I'm getting my final list of what's happening in the city of Chicago. I am to announce that the Black Women's Expo is coming up, Chicago Auto Show, and many other festivals. And we are going to give all those announcements. We're asking everybody under the sound of my voice, if you are hosting anything invite Senior Talk because we got a whole bunch of people getting better with age that have income, experience. They drive, they dancing, and they dating. Ain't that right? Right.
Yep, they
So
dating.
right, they dating and everything. So we love Miss Jerry Norrington and the Single Black Seniors Network. So as we mentioned, this is a 1 of 4-part series. Thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. If you would like to participate on tomorrow, 7300 South Winchester, 11 a.m. to 2. You can call the Senior Talk office at 312-428-6919. I'll post this on my Facebook page after this broadcast. And if you could think of anything that we could be of resource to you, if you're a community putting a health fair together or just need resources, I have a great relationship with a lot of City of Chicago resources. So please don't deny yourself. And if you're a senior and watching, just be mindful. You know, how do they feel about the some people, I don't want them to know where I'm going. You know how we do. So I'm saying even in the buildings, it's these independent buildings, tell your neighbor, hey, I'm going out to go get something because you just never know. So let somebody be mindful. We have to now be accountable to each other. Yes. And letting somebody know where you're going is not a bad thing, but it's just something that's put a little more security on it. So Officer McClain, you got a long summer ahead.
Yep.
And let me ask you this. This is my closing question to you.
Well, hold on. Before your closing question, if the people that are on here do not know when you were doing your movies that you packed the entire theater filled with seniors that was energetic and happy. When I first met you, I had to say, oh my goodness, let me get a picture. I took like about 15 or 20 seniors myself, and that was just a drop in the room. Like I mean, the entire theater was packed. So yes, we all miss your movie day with the seniors. So I just had to throw that out there. That's why I stole my movie idea because of you.
No challenge, long as you're doing it. You know, hey, I tell everybody, if this is the starting point and you can take it and make it better or more impactful in your community, do so. I'm just doing this one part. Now, will we be back at the theaters right away? Probably not. But we can have senior movie day. You know, everybody got some kind of Roku or Fire. There's plenty of things to do. But I will say this. Knowing we have a long summer ahead. It's not even summer yet. We got a few more days to summer. What is a good community partner for you?
Outside of you, shoot, I don't know. You the conduit for everything. So you know,
I mean, now knowing the community, like tomorrow, if someone could come by and just offer something to your event tomorrow, what would be something that you know what, I really could use that. I mean, just you never know. Somebody is listening, watching. We got to hit the community. Hey, watch it. We love you.
Honestly, anything dealing with like safety, anything like even like ring doorbells, Vivid cameras or whatever, because there's a lot of seniors there that, don't feel safe leaving from the front of the house or are worried about things that's going on. So I would say anything from doorbell safety to, even like water or, food delivery, because a lot of the seniors, they're getting more apt with social media or using the internet, and they're willing to, order online or do anything like that. Even though the phone companies being able to provide those phones for the seniors at that minute plan that seniors have, making sure that those foot podiatrists, there's like people that have like those shoes, those walking shoes or something.
Okay,
anything like that.
Yeah,
that's a plus for like the seniors. That's outstanding, and it's just I want to be able to be a resource for these seniors.
Right. So what we'll do is we're going to recap and put together like a list, because we want to make sure that when we go to the community, we bring what they need.
Yes.
So let's recap as we can, after the show, and look at those things, because we're going to be going to a senior building, I believe on the 30th. Yeah, we got a building on the 30th we're going to hit, and I'm very excited to bring that Live and Learn series. And then at 12 noon, so our event is from 11 to 1. It's the Senior Talk Live and Learn series, as I mentioned. And then at 12 noon, we break and we bring in Chicago veteran DJ Al Greer. Because we do midday music memories, and that is something to gauge your memory, in honor of dementia, and just a little impactful. And we have a sponsor, Great Lakes Clinical Trial. They are going to be our sponsor for that. So everyone, let me say, Roderick and I, we can talk quite a bit. let me tell you, I mean, we're going to pray that we can get together at least once a month or every other quarter to just update on what's going on. But let me say, everyone who are tuning in and watching, welcome back. Welcome back. The city is open. Please be mindful. Watch your safety tips. Tell people where you're going. If you can, call a cousin. Hey, cousin, I'm going to such and such. I plan to be back. Not to know what's going to take place, but just be a little more comfortable in sharing your whereabouts, because life is happening and we want to all stay secure and enjoy this beautiful city of Chicago. So, Officer McClain, what is your closing comment? Thank you for being such a gracious and phenomenal co-host today. I really appreciate you. What is your closing remark for us today?
So thank you for allowing me to be on here. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to just be able to speak about something I'm passionate about with the seniors. And there are other senior liaison officers in all the other districts that do similar stuff that like I do. I guess in closing, I just want to say, everyone that has a family member that may be a senior that is getting better with age, make sure that you reach out to them and just let them know that you still care about them. Make sure that you're calling them and checking on them. With the summer coming, it's going to be extremely hot, and you know that your grandparents will not complain, but ensure they have a fan, ensure they have AC, ensure they have cold water, and just check on people in general. And if you can't do anything else, please just smile, because that will bring out something that you don't even realize that they need if you smile at people. So that's my closing thing.
Well, let me tell you, that made a lot of sense. And we are going to be hitting the streets. We're going to get the contact from CHA. Thank you for tuning in. Watika Klein, Peter, Reeve Fellows, all these people that diving in. We thank you for being a part of our show today and making us a part of your day. Please remember, this is one of 4-part series. The next show going to be a little different because we have some families who had experienced elder abuse in nursing homes. And then we're going to have the nursing homes response, because we got to have a conversation,
Yep.
And we can't be afraid. This is my view. I know when COVID hit and people were not able to go in to check on their loved ones, everybody was in an uproar. So I had to go online and say publicly, there is procedures. We are not trying to let you not see your loved one, but there is a plan of action that's in place so that you can be safe. And we all need to find out what this thing is going on anyway, how we can all be safe through it. So our next show, I'll be announcing that date next week. It's going to be a family who experienced elder abuse and maybe the nursing home response. I don't know if they're going to be on the same show. I'm praying on that. But there needs to be a conversation. So everyone, let me say, in complete darkness, we are all the same. It is only our knowledge and wisdom that separate us. Don't let your eyes deceive you. For more information on what we're doing and everything that you want to know about, visit seniortalkmedia.com. And thank you to Michael Wilson from Quinn Chapel from watching and tuning in. Let me tell you, it's a blessing to be of service to you. I'm excited. Senior Talk Live and Learn series, movie day, you name it, we can bring it to you. And we're customizing this because our older Americans, people getting better with age, we're here to serve you. So this is our life mission. So God bless you all. Thank you for being a part of our show. And Roger McClain, you stay on top of it. You a new dad, but you still in these streets and take care of the people. And we love you for it. And I thank you so much. So everyone stay tuned. We'll see you next week. We got a full show. Great Lakes Clinical Trial. QCDC, Brownsville Summer Nights is coming back. Woo! It's a lot of great things. Check out Senior Talk Media. Changes are coming. And we look forward to being of service to you in the near future. Everyone, take care.